Hello guys, Device will be here again and it's time for another Sunday upload. Now last week we had two of my very special friends, Andre and Patrick. They're not here today, but they will be back sometime around the end of the month or maybe next month, but they will be back for sure. Now, if you missed out on last week's video, no worries, it's still up there. You can check it out, you can leave a comment, you can give us more questions for me and my boys to answer. Now if you click the link, you are obviously here because you want to learn how to become more confident with yourself. Now, just a disclaimer, I will not be teaching you how to be confident to talk to women, but I can give you 3 simple tips that can get you talking more professionally with possible employer, with a workmate, or with anything to do with like the professional life that you want to be living.
She's confident.
So the main reason you cannot talk your way into a company may be because you are young and inexperienced. A lot of adults seem to look down on us because of our youth and like our lack of experience. And that's not that bad of a thing. Because you are young, you are fresh. Because you are fresh, you know things that they wouldn't know. You are always on the ball because you're living the life that they're trying to watch. So use your youth as an advantage to get into that field. Because believe it or not, you are most likely to be their target audience. Now, for those who do not know what a target audience is like, let's say I am a specific brand and I only target to 20-year-old women. I can't possibly target a 20-year-old woman because I do not know what she is like. I do not know anything about her, you know. As a man, I cannot really assume things because all I'm doing is watching and observing and trying to understand what it's like. That is what the adults are like with us. They're targeting us to sell us products, but they can't seem to pick it together. Not as much as you can. This is where you come in because you know how people think like. You know what a 20-year-old girl, you may be inexperienced, but you have an advantage of, I know things that you don't know about my generation, about my people. So use this against them. Remember that we may be young, but tomorrow we will be adults. And where will they be? Probably retired. So we are tomorrow's future. Now, one of the main things that we as younger generation to the older generations have in conflict is that we do not know how to talk to each other. There is this one problem with like our age gaps. They have different jokes, we have different styles. I like to wear different colors. They don't seem to approve of those colors. We are too immature. But that can be quickly solved. If I'm going into a room filled with grown men, you know, men who are like business based, I cannot go there and talk about how it went with my girlfriend last week, or I cannot talk about how I'm trying to fix my car and stuff because they will not care. So tip number 2, know your audience. If you know your audience, you will know who you're talking to. But this is a bit harder than it is, but so just analyze the people you're going for. What are they working as? What's their age? What type of person are they? So you can sort of like see what you guys can relate with. If you're into cars, right, and your boss is completely away from cars, do not talk about cars. You will lose him, you will lose engagement, and you just will run out of ideas and you start making dumb things. So, tip number 3, plain and simple, be yourself and trust yourself. Now, why do you have to be yourself? Because nobody likes that fake guy. You do not like that fake guy. We hate the fake guy. We hate him. Why? Because you cannot trust him. There is nothing about him that is authentic. Now, do not be that fake guy that will just say anything to please people because you can say something and you have to move forward with it. Because if you tell someone something and you're not going through with it, you are going to make enemies. People are not going to like you and it's just going to go completely wrong for you. So remember, trust yourself in the way that you know what you are talking about. Be confident with the way you talk about things. And how do you become confident with the ways you talk about things? Is by knowing it. Because if I was to question you about a car and what they do, I want a quick, immediate response. I do not want none of this You want someone that knows what they're doing and knows how to say it. You gotta be quick to the point. You ask a question, I got an answer. Don't hesitate with an answer. Hesitation is a sign of weakness, and if you show a sign of weakness to someone, they immediately know that you are not confident with what you're saying and you're probably not trustworthy. Hopefully by the end of this video you will have a slight idea of how to talk to a professional in terms of applying for a job, in an interview, or even asking for a raise. If you are confident with your superiors, they will be able to trust you and you will be set out from the rest. Sadly, all good videos must come to an end. Please just like and subscribe for more videos in the next few weeks. And also, please comment down below if you have any questions, if you have any comments, or if you just want to simply say hi. I'll be seeing you again next time.
Confident, oh no no, oh no no, and I'm down with it, oh no no, oh no no, she's confident.